Friday. Yeah. Let me switch over to this screen here. Okay, here we go. Hey Pete, hey Necri, good to see you. Thank you Pete for turning off emote and sub only mode, and also for the Ida relief command. So yes, today and all of next week we are still fundraising for direct relief for Hurricane Ida. For those of you who don't know, direct relief is a international non-government organization that sends medical supplies to places in need, especially those affected by natural disasters. I'm currently trying to fundraise $500, but every dollar helps. Hey, Nickery, you finished this game recently? How did you enjoy it? For anyone who's wondering still, I do have the incentives and milestones up still. Boom, there you go. But I also have them as a command. If you type incentives, oh my gosh, yes, that's good. Maybe I should add that to my stream title. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So if you need a reminder of what the incentive is for donating to Ida Relief, or what milestones we are planning to achieve, you could just type !incentives in the chat. Right now we are trying to unlock a Planet Community Day, and we're only $50 away from it. And then if we reach the goal, I promise to do a horror game, play a horror game during on stream during the month of October. But yeah, that's that's if we get to 500. If we don't get to 500, and I don't have to play a horror game, so I'm fine. But yeah, that's a reminder. So I will turn that off. And my day has been okay. How has everyone's day been? And I will just keep talking. Anyways, yeah. So this was one of the first games I bought when I first got my PlayStation. I played some of it online, off stream just a while ago, just to see if how I could get used to it and stuff. And for some reason, I stopped somewhere way after Alloy grows up, and I just took a break and never got back to it. So yeah, I was still very early in the game when I took a break, stopped playing this game. But now with the new Horizon game coming out soon, I'm not sure what the release date is, but it's coming out within the next few years or so. And also with the new God of War game coming out soon as well. God of War has also been one of those games, same situation with Horizon, and I've been trying to get back into it as well. So yeah, let's just dive right into it. I'm gonna start a new game, even though it says continue, because yeah, it's gonna take a while for me to remember everything. And also because this is my first time playing this game, please hold off on backseating or giving tips. Obviously no spoilers, and then for those of you who have been part of this channel for a while, you know how I react to backseating normally. But yes, just wait for me to ask for help directly when I need it. But I do like figuring things out on my own. So yeah, that's the one tip of mine. And with that said, yeah, let's dive straight into the game. I don't know how the sound is right now. The game audio. So yeah, let me know if I need to set the game. And I like story because I suck at combat, so we will story. Audio is good? Okay, good. We will do story because I like story. Unlock the expert carver skill to increase your chances of finding high rarity items from machines and animals. Oh man. I wonder if this game is better at... Oh, Earth, the far future. Nature has reclaimed the ruins of our forgotten civilization, but humanity lives on in primitive tribes. In this new wilderness, they fight for survival against the machines. Fearsome mechanical stuff past stuff. But yeah, I'm wondering if this game is generous on stuff like Assassin's Creed has been. I don't know. I feel like Assassin's Creed has been treating me horribly.
Aloy! Aloy!
Oh. Was this how the game started? Oh, but baby, young Aloy is so cool.
Oh, that's a lot of berries. You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more.
Also, how's the game audio compared to my when I talk on the mic? Right now,
Well done, that's a good boy.
everything's at 100% in the game. And my mic audio has been the same as
Children,
before.
come with me. She's an outcast, to be shunned.
Game audio is good? Okay.
There.
Okay, so you can still hear me with the game audio? Oh, that kid.
Oh, come on.
Rude? Very rude. She's just trying to be kind. Ooh. Oh man, these graphics are so good. Oh, it's a good balance? Okay, that's good.
Rost! Down here! Rost! Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Oh, okay. Dang, okay, so,
Ugh,
yeah,
there were rats down here.
I remember when I first did this back in my old playthrough, I got very scared here for some reason. This is the whoa! Oh man. Okay. Hold on a second. Let me see here. I want to turn off controller vibration. We don't have a thing for we don't have a thing for controller vibration? That's weird. You never seen this game before, Pete? Yeah, I was recommended to play this game by several people. I'm
Looks
sad I
tight,
missed out on it.
but I can get through.
Oh. Oh, okay, I'm crouching. Ooh.
This must be a ruin of the metal world. One of the old places.
This game came out during my break from video games. My long break from video games. Yeah, I'm catching up now. It's been a while, but I'm catching up now. Hi, Alex.
Ross said never go in places like this.
I really hate how my
But I
controller
have to find a
vibrates. I
way
want
out.
to turn on controller vibration. Oh my gosh, it's still vibrating. Okay, not anymore. Whew. Don't mind me, I'm just exploring. Ooh. You would think there would be a setting for this, right? Turning off controller vibrations. I mean, I wish I didn't get so much anxiety from. I wish I didn't get so much anxiety from things vibrating. Well, I mean, this controller vibrating in my hand right now, but I don't know. I
There's something up ahead.
I guess I'll just have to switch through the settings a bit more. It has been a while since I touched this game, so.
What's that? A dead person.
A dead person! Ah! A very
There's
dead
something
person.
shiny there.
Something shiny? Ooh. Wait, so Nikri, you finished the whole game? I feel like this game would take me forever to finish. I mean, then again, I stopped like way at the beginning, so. Woo! She has tech now, and she can see things.
Lights.
Armando did most of the work.
Everywhere.
Oh
How does it do this?
man. Ah. Oh, wait, what? Last doors heavily seal integrity maintained. Anything else I can scan? Wow, I move so slowly with this thing on. What the heck? Oh wait. I need to go upstairs, huh?
A metal door. Closed. Maybe this device I found can help. How do I get it open? A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
Okay. Hold on. This thing's freaking out. Ah! Ooh, tuck. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Oh man, I forgot how to do that.
It changed color.
Alright, gotta head back. Oh, this in VR would be wild.
The door changed color too.
Time to open door.
It did it.
Yay. For Director Evans, press triangle to play
Director
the audio
Evans,
dashboard.
flash traffic from USRC. Black quartz encryption. I've routed the message to your hologrid for viewing.
Let's see. Oh, nothing scannable here. Keep going. Still don't like how this place keeps getting darker the more we go into it though.
What's that?
That, oh dear.
It's got a device. Like the one I found.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still
This
have a
freaked
party,
me out
right?
the first time I saw this.
Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy
Aww.
birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
Aww. That's adorable. What is that? Never mind. Nothing of interest here. Let's keep going, because this place is still freaking me out. Tresham! Hi, Tresham! How... You want to call it... Oh my... Horizon Zero Prawn. Oh, bae. Hi, bae. I don't want to explore anymore. I just want to get out of here. Okay. Oh, right, yeah. I owed you all a dad joke from,
Why did they die
King's
here?
Donation,
What happened to them?
last time. So, there you go. Dad joke for the stream. Oh. Let's scan this person's thingy.
Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked? Stupid. Should've gone. Well,
Wait. Oh, this. like a mummy? I was like, whoa, that's a well-preserved foot. How are you, Tressa? Hello, hello, good to see you. Rost!
He found me. Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there. Come. Such places are forbidden, Aloy.
I fell in.
They are of the metal world. What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
Oh, no.
Aloy, such things are dangerous.
No!
Machu Picchu, yeah.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Hunting time. Oh my gosh, Tressa, really? Boy.
All these shapes. What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow.
Yeah, we have a bow. Let's go. I love how she walks.
The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy. You will need to stay close and do as I say.
Did I say that? I didn't say that.
No.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it.
We're gonna need that for sure.
See this plant over here? It's called salvebrush.
Oh, we
Come,
have our
gather its
HP
berries in your pouch.
bar.
Good. Now eat the berries.
Press that to transfer.
They may taste bitter, but they can save your life. Always keep your
Alright.
pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Thanks,
Where
Ross.
are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
Embrace.
The Nora tribe watches these lands and keeps out the most dangerous machines. Usually.
Oh man. Look at how beautiful this area was.
Further downriver, we'll find a herd of machines, and I will teach you how to hunt.
Are they dangerous?
All machines are dangerous, Aloy. Their power must be respected. But I will be beside you.
Let's go. I heard it. Yeah, that's it. Oh,
Aloy, a machine's coming.
oh.
Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
Can I make it? Stealth time!
There. Now stay low.
Little one.
No, Aloy. Such machines are called Watchers. You must learn to avoid their gaze. If you are to survive in the wilds, I will show you. Listen close and do as I do. Stay still. Wait for it to pass.
No, my controller drift can handle it. Be like, hold on, Aloy.
And follow me across the trail to that tall grass.
Oh boy, there's another one, right?
Oh, another one. Let it pass.
Oh. Where are we going? Where are we going, Rost? Why are you going in a circle? Rost, I am confused. Hello?
Come,
Rost.
back this way. The slower you move, the quieter you'll be. And crouched walking is quieter than upright.
Oh my gosh.
Wait for it. That's the last of them. Let's move on.
How do you know that's the last of them, sir? Okay, we don't. Okay, good.
You did well. They didn't see or hear you. Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Okay. Alright. We finished our stealth test. Woo!
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why's he up there? He's smiling at us.
Teb! Get back where you belong! Teb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he is of the tribe.
Maybe he doesn't like the tribe.
And he is a fool. Come now. Let's find that herd. Follow.
Alright, sir, let's go. Where is this herd? Oh, yes, right. Gather stuff. We always gather stuff whenever we are exploring. Tip number 1 of every game.
There. See
Correct.
them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd you chase them off?
To show you how some machines startle easily if they detect you and run away. They're best approached by stealth.
Dada!
Don't worry. We'll catch up with them further down the valley.
What do
You'll
you
see.
mean throw a rock? Why would I throw a rock at him? He's teaching
Now,
me how to survive.
I want you to find some rocks that fit the cup of your hand.
Why?
Do as I say, Aloy, and gather the rocks. I will show you how to use them.
Alright.
Good. That's it.
Collect rocks. Collect
Those will
rocks.
do. Follow.
He deserves rocks because he didn't give me ice cream. That's rude. Oh no, I'm losing my dad! Dad, come back! I was collecting medicine like you said!
Stop wasting time.
Oh my gosh, sir, I am getting there. You told me to collect
Aloy,
medicine.
come now.
I am coming, sir.
There's the herd. All right. It's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless they are first silenced. Now you stay here on the ridge. On my signal, throw rocks and draw the watcher over to me. Wait for my signal.
Oh boy, sir. Hi, Sam. How are you, Sam?
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
Oh, wait, where are you, sir? Oh, okay. Let's see if my controller drift got in the way. This is a cool game, and I'm trying to get back into it since the new game is coming out eventually. So,
There.
alright.
Come, girl. It's safe now.
Yay! Ouch! Woo! That hurts.
Harvest the kill so I can teach you how to make arrows.
Harvest the kill. Ooh, I got 5 metal shards and 1 sparker. Take off.
Harvest the kill, Aloy. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
Okay. Gather stuff from the stuff.
Good. I see you've already gathered stalks of ridgewood. Use the stalks as arrow shafts, and metal shards for arrowheads.
Oh, okay. So hold L1 to open the wheel. Then select that using R. Oh. And press and hold X.
Good.
Okay.
You'll never run out of
Ooh.
arrows if you know how to craft what you need.
Useful.
Let's put those arrows to use. Follow.
Am I still crouching? Below reading. Alright. Okay. Back to crafting.
Here. Stay low in the grass and be quiet.
Ooh, who is that?
It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. The Strider. One of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless. You must study the prey. Its hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
Oh, press RG and scan the Strider.
The canister on its back. Is that a weakness?
Max! Hi,
Shit.
Max!
How did you guess that?
The device. It showed me.
The machine told
That
me.
plaything? Stop playing games. Now, take down that Strider. Target the eye or the canister. And if it charges, be ready to roll out of the way.
Alright, hold L2 to aim bow. Alright, God. Aim at the sky!
Aloy. Take aim and make your kill.
Alright, yeah, I really need to fix this controller.
Aloy, take aim and make your kill.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying, sir. I'm trying.
Keep firing!
Ah! Ah!
Keep firing!
Okay, okay, oh, is that it? Oh, that's it!
You did
That
well
was
today,
hard.
but you have much to learn. Tomorrow,
Oh,
we trade again.
you haven't gotten much farther
What was
than
that?
this?
That boy. The one running the brave trails.
Follow Aloy, quick!
This is technically not my first playthrough, but oh, press L2 to sprint. Okay, yay, I can sprint. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm trying to get back into it. Since I took a long break, like you, I didn't get very far when I stopped as well. I just got past Aloy growing up, so yeah, I didn't get too far, but trying to get back into it so far. Archery in this game is going to be a hassle for me unless I fix my controller. Another reason to fix my controller even more. So yeah. Wait, you're currently playing Oh, nice. Oh no. Oh, this part. I remember this part.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede and it will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
Ross, please believe
I'm
us.
not. I can sneak through.
You will not.
Sacred blue should be a piece. Exactly.
Aloy!
Oh, did he take a bow? Rude. Alright. Made another major stealth test. Let's go. Oh, he's pretty close. I'm very confused. Oh. Oh wait, I'm confused.
I need to move slowly and quietly so I can sneak past. Can't let them see me.
Alright. Okay, no, there's another. Oh wait. Okay. There. Okay, I have to get to the next patch there. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Stealthy, stealthy, stealthy time.
Got to be careful.
Go. Got her.
I need to see their paths. Almost there.
Too scary. Too scary. Ooh. Alright. Go. Oh, get her! Ah, I messed up! Oh man. Okay, I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that one to get to the other side, because I think I messed up my timing there.
There he is.
Ooh. Hi. Hello.
Hey,
What? How is this?
follow me.
Be quiet, kid.
How do you not avoid them?
Wait, does it go through the grass patch there? Oh, I am not a big fan of that. I am not a big fan of that at all. Oh, we have to take 42 steps. Oh, it doesn't.
How are you doing this?
Okay, I'll wait until it passes. Wait until it heads south of us. And then we're, Alright, let's go.
How is this possible?
Any other... No? Sorry, Chad. I'm not talking too much right now. I am concentrating. I'm concentrating. I know my controller's not concentrating, but I am concentrating. Alright, I think we can keep going. Oh, we got it!
So, it is no plaything.
Ross finally believes us. Finally.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Uh-oh.
She,
Boy!
she saved me. I just wanted...
Boy! Seal your lips. They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless. Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you...
Oh, rude?
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law. We'll go home now. Follow.
I know the way. Seal your lips. Seal your lips.
Aw, she's angry for him.
Seal your lips.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, she's
Stay away, no mother. Ooh.
Oh! Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose the best and Aloy will confront the challenge directly. Choose a brain. Choose the heart and let's see. Let's knock the rock from his hands.
Hey. Children, away from there. Back to picking berries.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look. Here, hold still. I'll get it.
Why?
Oh.
Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me!
The Proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the Proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it'll take years.
Start training? Yes. Follow.
She's like, hey, pretty close. No, not the bunny. Nice. Oh, Ross is like, I'll help you, and now Lou's like, no, I can do this. Oh, I'm crying now. Nice. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, so sad to see him with gray hair now. Oh, man.
Rost?
Hold square to stuff zone just below the water.
Rost? Rost? Where is he? 2 days before the Proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Oh! We leveled up. Wait, we got 3 skill points? Oh, okay. Let's see here. We have 3 skill points. Silent Strike. Press R1 to perform a silent takedown on small machines and humans or deal high damage to medium enemies. Time slows while aiming during a jump or slide. Landing from a fall or jump is completely silent and will not alert otherwise unaware enemies. Oh hey, that's useful. While aiming, target with R3 to slow down time. Press R1 for high damage attack on downed enemies. Light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor and components. Use for the tools menu to lure a single enemy to your position. The target will be like this, centered in Aloy's view. Oh, that's useful. Speeds up healing in the medicine pouch. Additional natural force and foraging. Short salvager. Disassemble resources and modify hasten include 50% of their short value. 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 50% what should I have? I feel like I kind of need this. But at the same time, oh, okay, good, go ahead. There we go. Inventory, weapons, outfits. Oh. Crafting. Maps. Oh, yay! Find rust. Okay. Quest. Oh, okay. Notebook. Back. All right. I think there's some stuff we could explore around here before we go find our man. Rost, our dude. Your spirit can knock off armor using R1. Try it on the training dummies. Quick save. You can also knock over small machines using R2. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that was... Okay. Sure. Yes. Alright, we saved our game. Time to gather stuff. Ooh, archery. Alright, let's... Time to find
He said
out.
we go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Oh, there's
What's he doing
one.
up there? He's just standing there. What's going on with him?
Aloy, you're here.
Is everything... Is everything okay?
You want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently.
Alright, hold on a sec. I gotta go to the restroom really quickly. So, we'll BRB for 5 minutes and then we'll come back. BRB! Hello, I am back. Hopefully everyone has had a good break. Sorry about the sudden break. Had to go to the restroom really quickly. But yeah, now I'm back, and we were right in the middle of the cutscene, so let's get back into it. Hold on one second, I need to hydrate. Thank you, thank you. Also, hi Bolo, how are you? Let's go here. And then resume.
Affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Ooh,
Fire arrows. What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Something else
Is
bothering
something
you?
else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Get the
I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right, see you at the North Gate.
Alright, time to use the zipline. Wait. What was the zipline?
Something's
Oh!
really bothering him.
Nice. Oh, open the map? Okay, so there's a campfire. There's another campfire. Lights and sharps. Alright, alright. Wait, there's a campfire! Where's the campfire? Hold on, where's the campfire? Oh, that's a campfire. Alright.
The Embrace. My whole life, I've never gone beyond this valley. That'll change after the proving. 2 days. 2 days until I get answers. 2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth. As if there could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
No machines, it should be good. Yeah, good. So safe. I'm not sure if it's right. Where am I going? Ah! This is not convenient. Alright, hold on, let me see. Wow, I really went off track here. Wait, hold on, let me...
Might need that.
Let's see. Whoa, I took shortcuts. Does that help a lot? Yeah, let's keep taking shortcuts. Let's go. Oh, never mind. Ella lost a chance for a shortcut. Nope, never mind. We can still use this shortcut. Is this even a shortcut? No. Alright, let's go back to the path. Our rounding up didn't do anything. Wait, no. Let's see, 6. Okay, you don't have to crouch for now, Alloy. Got off track for sure. What? Ooh, Mother's Heart. Mother's Watch. Where did I want to go? Oh, okay, this path leads to a campfire, so we'll go there. Yeah, let's go here. There's a campfire there. Ah! Wait, there's something to collect here. I want to collect it. Ooh. Campfire discovered. Let's go. Let's unlock another area. Starter site. Here. Oh, we are here. Really don't want to use that trap. Where's the Watcher? Hello? Oh, the Watcher's over there. Ooh. Oh, okay, there's no one behind me. It's just...
Grab this now.
Alright, let's see. Oh wait. I see the Watcher. Let's move over to this Watcher. Wait, are there 2 Watchers? No, there aren't 2 Watchers, right? Oh shit. Oh god! Oh, tickle! Man, I want an auto loop thingy. Tickle! Wait! Oh my god! Ah! Stealth! Not good! We did not do so well there. Kind of failed at stealth. I was trying to call Roger and, yeah, that ended up all wrong.
Snow chill itches.
Wait, an earthquake happened. How strong was the earthquake? Let's see here. There's a strider. Where's the watcher? Oh. Alright. Hold up. Let me double check my controls for sneak attacks. Slide, dodge, interact, heavy melee, light melee, aim weapon, weapon wield hold. Oh, weapon wield hold. Nice. Okay. You select a tool trap, jump, accelerate, mount. Okay. Oh shit, shit. Okay. Oh god. What is that? Oh, yeah! Dang. Oh my gosh, hey. Wow, that stuff mission didn't go so well either. Oh my god! Ouch! Daddy! Ouch! Ouchie! Ouch! That was painful. Is that person still wondering where I am? Oh, I need... Oh, dang. Wow, map 244. That's huge. Alright, hold on. Let me... Hold on. Let's okay. For what I learned in Assassin's Creed, never hold fire arrows during while you're hiding in fire, because that's
You're going down.
nice. I'm assuming I can up there safely now, and no striders and stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't collect it. Okay, I can't collect med. Okay, the game tells me when my medicine is full, so I don't need to. Oh my gosh, is there another monster trying to go after me? Oh, anyways. But yeah, we did it, and that was real controller drift too. That was very, very impressive. Well, I don't know if it's impressive necessarily, but oh, you know what? While we're here, hold on. Let me see if I can craft. Quiet. There you go. Wait. Normal. There we go. Very good. Oh, is it raining? I like the rudder system here. Oh wait, where's the campfire? Hold on. Oops, that's not the... Am I allowed to,
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Can I go in there and get a quick... I'm sure I can get to that campfire later.
No one else around. Looks safe to meet. My guess is he'll be waiting for me. There he is. Looks nervous.
Oh, there he is. Hello.
Well, an outcast on my doorstep, all mother
Happy
protect
Friday,
me.
Corp.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
Oh, we have health. Oh. Scrapper lens. Right?
I thought you wanted a tripcaster. I'm ready to trade when you are.
Wait. I'm confused. Was I not supposed to sell? Where did I get a tripcaster? Okay, okay. Got it.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Anything else?
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Alright.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. See you around.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
To equip the tripcaster, bring up the weapon wheel and select the default ammunition with R. Okay, fine. Woo! Oh! Nice. Aim at the ground near an enemy and fire 2 spots to place a shock wire. Or stun an enemy that crosses the wire. Okay. Hold on. Wait, Why did I forget how to inventory here? Oh wait. Get lost in Northgate. So far away. Hi, I just want to get to the campfire. Don't mind me.
Yep, it's the Waterless Outcast again. Right, still.
Oops. Alright, got that campfire. Now, can I fast travel? How do I fast travel? Oh, I can't fast travel. Interesting. But now I remember this is around the part where I stopped playing this game. Oh jeez. Where can I cross down? Town to get there? Hold on. Wait, where am I going? Easy to get lost, I guess. Oh, there we go. I just walk through here. Well, at least they don't yell at me for walking through here. That's nice. There we go. Oh! Won't things be heavy if I carry more rocks? I don't know anymore. I don't think there are any machines here. Oh, we good? We good? We good? We good? No machines, just turkeys. We good.
What are they hunting out there? Beyond the Embrace. Can't be just one machine.
Where's the kid from? Oh. There's the kid. Hold on.
Aloy, you're here.
Yep, I'm here. Dr. Rust.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the Embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
Oh.
You will know soon
Interesting,
enough.
Alex.
Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Alright. You're always saying that, Rust.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the Embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy.
Wow, he sounds so
Till then,
impatient.
we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be
Aww.
an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay.
Guess I'll get some rest.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
That sounds ominous.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent.
Okay, thank you for the 616
These are
bits.
true wilds, Aloy. With threats
I
unlike
wonder
any
why
you've ever
616.
faced.
But anyways, good to see you, King.
That
How are you?
carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The
And,
tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new.
I forgot to
Something
read another
angry.
dad joke to you
Since they
last
first
time.
started appearing 10 years
So
ago,
let me
they've
see
killed many braves.
if it's still there.
Yeah.
Alright, courtesy of Tresham 1. I want to open a seafood restaurant for people with shellfish allergies and call it Horizon Zero Prawn. That was all you had left? I see. Understandable, understandable. But boom, yay, that joke done. Follow the path of destruction. Oh. There you go. I don't claim credit for it. I thank chat for the dad joke.
Follow the path. It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
I'm nervous.
Oh, watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Watch my surroundings. Okay, try to keep going, I guess. Oh!
Won't be much farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
Yes, a motivational speaker, right? Yes, you can do it. Or you will die if you don't do it.
And one of these.
Think so, Alex? Oh, we are here.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
Very ominous. Very scary. Very, very, very scary. Oh yeah, that's like one of those monsters from Power Rangers. After they turn big and we had to get the Megazord.
Huge. How do you defeat it?
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
Don't worry, Aloy, we got medicine.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
it go? Wait, where's the thing? Look. There. Alright, hold on.
Out of range.
Ah. Darn controller. No! God damn it. Okay. Okay, okay. We got it, we got it. Where did the freaking... Okay, crap. Cool. Oh, hi. Alright, get back in here. Oh man, darn it. Alright, and then, where'd it go? Oh, it's coming. Oh, heck. So big. Alright. I'm so glad the grass doesn't burn. Come on. Yes! Let's go.
First strike.
Ah!
Sorry.
Oh god, god. Ooh. Whoa. Can I still scan you? Never mind. I guess I can't scan you. Okay, there you go.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow.
Oh, those colors.
These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy.
Should have.
For years, you've trained to win the
What?
proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the proving. And after I'm gone.
What? After you're gone.
We're finished here. Follow.
That's very ominous. Socrates. Oh man.
Dawn has passed.
Are we really Cassandra after
This will
all?
be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
Wait a
I'll
minute.
go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
You have other
Oh.
plans, huh?
Such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
Other plans?
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
Alright.
You will.
I don't know. I feel like this is not gonna go well. Ooh, a generous reward. Ooh, yeah, skill points. Deadly plants? Well, I don't know about deadly, but I think
These are helpful.
I feel like
Bitter though.
I feel like he knows his time is coming up. I don't know. It's very odd. Oh, we have 2 parts. Let's see, what can we do? Critical hit. Critical hits do more damage. Oh, this was the one I needed. Okay. Yeah, Silent Strike. There we go. I also need this. I don't know. I'll save it. Oh, 400. Sources, treasure boxes. Yes, contents. Take. Special items. Okay. Modify outfits. Carry capacity. Ooh, carry capacity. Alright, nice. Alright, that seems good. Fox. Oh, we are low on red right now. Wait, where? Okay, wait. Can we fast travel yet? Travel! I did not know fast traveling is not free in this game. But you know what? I'll just fast travel anyways, because I don't want to do any combat right now.
First comes cold, then the snowfall.
The music and this exploration kind of reminds me of Skyrim in a way. Oh wait, there we go. Every time I see a pig or a boar now, I'm very tempted to be like, "Must hunt for food." Thanks, Genshin, for training me to attack pigs on sight. I don't know. Oh man. We made it here.
Aloy. We must speak.
Hello.
So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Any last advice?
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy. Answers.
Mother's heart.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, the center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it. As I was. Back when I was at the tribe.
Why did he leave? Did he leave after he got Aloy?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
Alright, I'm all set. I have no
I'm ready
idea
to do
what I'm
this.
doing, but I'm set.
See you back home in a few days?
Uh-oh.
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this, too.
Oh no, I do not like this. Why is he saying he won't be home?
Why
I
are
am
you talking
scared.
like we'll never see each other again?
I'm scared.
No. No.
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back.
Okay,
It's my wish that
okay.
you
I thought he
embrace
was
the
gonna
tribe.
die or something.
You've lived
Okay,
in
maybe this
isolation
is
long enough.
not as bad as I
Until
was
now I did.
expecting.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me.
Oh no.
This
Never mind. I mean, he won't die, but
is goodbye.
he's abandoning her. No. Oh. Oh.
No, it's not. You taught me how to track. Wherever you go, I can follow.
Not this time.
This time. And every time.
Oh.
I'll be wearing this when I find you.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
Oh no. Don't make me cry. Not when the hard part is coming up. Oh no. Oh.
I have to let him go. For now.
Oh god.
First, the
ready.
proving. After that, I'll see where his trail leads.
I'm not ready. I am not ready. Oh wait. Okay, cool. Oh, nice! I have oh yeah, that's right. I increased my capacity. Is he heading
You
out to
turn
party
back,
now that he
outcast.
doesn't have it? Oh, wow.
Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here.
Aww.
Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Tirsa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Karja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Karja.
Karja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
An
Try
old
telling him
friend?
that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Oh, see guys, She called you both idiots because you didn't let me in. Rude. Ooh, what a party. Gang, I entered a party. Ross didn't. That sounds... Okay, I don't think I should talk to any of those people because they'll be like, who are you? Ugh, it's the outcast. Disgusting. Ooh, campfire. Precious campfires. Ooh.
I forgot which beer was my favorite. Suppose I'll have to try them all.
Ooh, hand warm.
Interesting.
Alright,
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here.
Oh, you!
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm
Hi,
remembering your name
Tab.
correctly?
Are
Been a
you
while.
the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor.
Aw.
In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you.
Aw, Tab! You're so sweet!
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
I'll buy back. Ooh, we got the armor. Ooh, ooh. Oh, look at all these outfits. Oh my god. Bye. Okay. Alright, man. Oh man, I only have enough to buy one of these outfits. Oh no! Oh man. What? Oh god. Which outfit should I wear? Oh, goodbye. Okay, I suck at stealth right now. So I think this would be my best bet. Equip later.
There. Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage. It's always a trade-off. Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A
Oh
large
wow, did
wooden
his
building with an
eyebrush just
angry
like
mob waiting
twitch
outside.
for a second?
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe.
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Karja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe.
Oh,
rocks.
hey Zach.
Hopefully not spears.
Good to see
In
you.
any case, be ready to duck.
I guess that kind of makes sense. Oh, I look so great here. This is great. I mean, he seems less high than Finn, at least. I always put it that way. He's too, I guess he's like very meek and modest, I guess. But yeah, I can see the comparison. Alright, Aloy doesn't sound like she'd be interested in watching this dance. Alright. Interact. Warm my hands near another campfire.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Oh, pie.
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head.
What I want is for you to
Dang,
climb
so much
down.
stuff here.
What you want is for me to have no fun at all.
Fine! Stay up on the roof all
She's
night.
quite great.
Yeah, I will.
All were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of their wild embrace.
Aloy, over here.
Karst?
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow.
Oh, the proving's
and wait to see the
tomorrow?
looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
Do we need any last-minute supplies?
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you. If you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me.
Is this eye okay?
I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Sure. Oh, he also sells outfits.
All right then, time to go.
Good luck tomorrow, Aloy.
Alright, wait, hold on. Modify outfits. Wait, if I equip the what? Wait, so once I modify an outfit, I can't take the modification off? Oh. Interesting.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving.
Oh, I see.
But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with the Karja. it is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
Suspicion.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King of
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold
the-
your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm
Hold your
Azaran,
fruit.
not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. Raided my tribe for blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. Who killed him? The 14th.
He's
Not
about
because
like, I would
he
still want to
lusted
draw
for
my
power,
feet.
but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line.
Oh.
People of Lenora, on the eve of your proving, know the Karja stands with you.
Perhaps
As
the
sun's
Karja have come
light
to make amends.
frames the stoutest
I won't deny them the
creed.
chance.
As those you have nurtured take their places among your braves,
Cursed Karja are
we
honored
join
guests.
your prayers
He's wearing a
that they will
focus,
stand
just like
tall in
mine.
the sun.
Alright, looks like we're supposed to talk to this.
It's for the
Trez! Hi, Trez! How are
Where did
you?
you find it? You're the only other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
Assassin?
A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging
You
for
already
artifacts, the other
pre-ordered
half
Horizon
drinking
2?
or dicing.
Oh my gosh, I'm
As for the
trying to get
trinket,
back
I
into
guess
this
he
game
dug it
just
up
so I can
somewhere.
catch up
Just a
in
weird
time for
old
the second
jewel he
game.
sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
Quite
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still
I've got
pissed
until
with
February?
the Karja about
Oh,
the Red
gosh.
Raids. And who can blame them?
I don't know. I usually take a long time with these games.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
Okay.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard are the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give them Nora Warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the
this guy
wilds
is
for
a
ruins, digs up stuff,
flirt.
and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
Alright,
I never
alright.
heard anything about red raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel.
Aw,
if you ask me.
Aaron, thank you, thank you. It is cruel.
But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice.
Ew.
My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
How did
So
the raids
what
end?
happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Karja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Yeah, you really sold us there, and
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous. So long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way.
not with control drift.
But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Sounds
Like
dangerous.
Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Alright,
I want to ask you about something you said before.
I think we
Ask
talked.
away.
I think we talked enough to this
I
guy.
should make my way to the blessing.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. I'll even introduce you to my sister. She's got more connections than I do.
I thought you said she was
He
captured and
does?
killed by the last Sun King.
Ha! Captured, yes. Killed, no. It takes more than a few Karja to finish Ursa. She got away. Now she's captain of the entire Vanguard. That's quite a story. And maybe I'll tell it to you sometime over a drink. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too. So, see you around, maybe?
Love interest, you think?
Don't let the Karja faithless stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now?
Alright, blessing ceremony. Right here?
Hell, am I supposed to-
Alright. Oh. Hi. I'm gonna get lost that way. To go around. Shortcuts are hard to find.
Listen
I mean,
carefully
yeah.
now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all lives came
First of these conjure outsiders to leave our sacred land.
They did a really good job with this though, like I am getting so lost just trying to find my way around here. This is a really big festival. You want me to greet these people who are still shunning?
Is supposed to be what?
Ooh. Something to collect. Oh, okay. Thank you, and let's not climb on rocks, right? We learned that there.
It's for the
no,
goddess
you
to
can
judge the
navigate
Carja,
through
not
it.
me. The past should be left in the past.
They do this every year.
This?
We'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Aww.
Blasphemy, sisters. Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light
Aw,
its
no one's
flame.
smiling at her. For Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
Oh, Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Olin. Oh. No, that's not Erin. Where's Olin?
Lost. What about Vala? She's strong. What if a war chief in her?
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Aaron told you.
It is pretty,
Why did you
yeah.
act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
Where did you find
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Never happened to
Mine's never malfunctioned. And I've had it since I was a child.
So yours is in better shape then. I'm sure the land here is full of relics. Seeing how you Nora are too scared to delve the ruins.
Because they think ruins are cursed. But I never said I think that.
If the North acknowledges a curse, I'm inclined to agree.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Aaron needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
Okay.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I expected more of you.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should try to enjoy yourself tonight.
The
Big
way
day
he
tomorrow.
looked left and right
Always
seems
best
very
to make every day
suspicious.
count.
What's going on?
It's for the goddess to
Alright.
judge the Karja.
We finished talking to Olin. He didn't give us anything useful. I suspect that he doesn't want to talk to us.
Blood of a war chief in her.
This is the Hunter's Lodge, right?
Motherless chuff.
Rude.
What did you say?
Find your bed, outcast, and dream of winning the proving. That's the closest you're gonna get.
Oh, this is the bed house? With you standing guard, I figured it was the latrine.
Your very presence here.
Wow.
Well, well. Look who's come in from the wild. The motherless outcast. I see you've still got a scar from where
Oh,
that
it's
rock
that
I threw hit
kid.
you. Now that's a cherished memory.
You can be a real lard sometimes, boss. Cut it out.
Confront.
Where's
Oh,
your fight,
we're
outcast?
confronting people?
Or did you need my permission to speak in the presence of a true Nora?
Alright.
Aw, you even try to dress like a real Nora. Not that it fools anyone.
So this is how it's gonna be with you, is it?
This is how it's gonna be with everyone, outcast. You belong in the wilds, not Mother's heart. And you definitely don't belong in the proving.
You're
You can sense it. You already know you're gonna lose.
I've trained all my life for the proving. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of
That's
anything.
what they all say.
Really? Confidence is quiet. You're not.
You know, I often think of the day I gave you that scar. It's a cherished memory.
Yeah. The look on your face when I knocked that stone out of your hand was pretty entertaining. But I suppose you leave that part of the story out when you tell it, don't you?
I branded you that day to mark your shame.
All you did that day was make me stronger. Just wait. I'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, right. This is boring. Time for Boss to get some
I
sleep.
hate this guy.
You'll be the one surprised tomorrow, outcast. Not me.
Oh, are you gonna shut your
nah.
mouth? Because that would be a surprise.
Oh! Oh! Bird! Bird! What a bird! Bird! Oh! Snap, 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 snap. I'm really glad I made Aloy to be such a... Oh man, she is more sassy than I am. Aloy's such a clever person. Hi, Vala.
Nice job handling Bast. That should keep him quiet. Till morning, anyway.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Aloy.
Oh, I know who you are. The competition. The
Right,
others,
Alex?
they'll finish the proving. Most of them. But win it? That's down to Bast, you, or me. Vala.
Nice to meet you, Vala. You're right. I am going to win tomorrow.
Never celebrate a victory before it's earned, girl. My mother taught me that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna get some sleep. I plan to be well rested when I run you into the ground tomorrow. Your bunk's right there when you want it.
Okay. Thanks.
See, this is a nice person. Vala's a worthy companion. Bast is not. Bast is... yeah. Who cares?
So, your first day in Mother's heart. What do you think? You've never slept in a Nora lodge before. Not very private.
It's not bad.
It has certain charms.
Hi, Starry
Homey
Holly.
enough,
Good to
once
see
you're
you.
accepted.
That's the problem.
I think you'll find a place here. I do. Get some rest.
Well, today's the big day. Here we are at the proving. I'm glad we have at least one friend here. That's just done. Oh, are we doing it? Oh. Is it happening already? Oh, come on, yeah. One of you, get Baz off the side horse.
Braves! Ready yourselves! What will it take to get you out of here?
Rude.
Razor!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, this is gotta suck. Oh, should I? Wow, rude. Rude! That's rude.
Your trophy is shattered, outcast. Looks like you'll need another.
And again.
Oh god.
Faster, come on.
Go.
I've gotta catch up.
Oh, no way. Wait, I do. Wait, how do I? What's this meeting up?
I've gotta catch up.
Wait, I know, catching up. Oh my
Slow
god.
and steady now. All you need is to finish. That makes all but one. Is the outcast coming?
She was behind me!
Oh, sweet. Oh, here. Wow, I almost, missed that ladder.
Dead last, girl. Might as well walk from here. Boss will win, Urvala, but you'll be made a brave so long as you finish. Oh, now. That's an old trail. 2 died on it last year. It's falling apart. Better dead last than dead altogether.
Oh god.
Whoa, 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 whoa! By all mother, are you crazy? You're gonna kill yourself! It doesn't get any easier! You're insane to go that way! That's it.
No way but forward
Just
now.
Stop right there.
There. Gotta catch up.
Turn around and climb back up.
Wait.
You don't want to do this, girl.
I can't see. Boss, we'll follow right behind.
Wait, hello? Wait. There we go. That's so confusing. They should just use zip. They should just have a use zip line option.
Come on now.
Oh god. Okay.
Faster. Stop dragging.
Oh god.
Gotta keep going.
The outcast. On the other trail? Is she crazy?
Good. I'm gaining.
Look! The outcast is catching up!
How'd she get up there?
Wait, yes I am. And yeah, ignore the fact that I am.
This is gonna be close.
Echo down.
Made it. Come on now, hurry. Keep at it.
Oh, where am I going? Oh. Oh god, again. Come on, controller drift. Work with me here.
I've trained my whole life for this. They had a tribe, but I had the wilds. Precision. Not enough. Must be perfect. Ooh. Come on, you can make it. Can't let them beat me now.
Do I have a time limit?
Come on, you can make it.
She didn't win! The outcast cheated!
An outcast win the proving? Never. For she is a brave now.
Whoa!
You did it. As are you all. So long as you put your trophy on the altar. But it is Aloy, once outcast and now brave, who is first among us.
No!
Keep them pinned down till the others arrive.
Oh, that's a
We can't stay here. That's the way out. But we won't make it under fire.
The kids shoot if they're dead. Keep them busy. I'll find an angle.
Fast! Fast! Are you with us?
I'm with you!
Let's go. Now!
Kill the invaders! Too many of them! We can't win!
Oh my god.
We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us!
Oh god, okay. Hold on. Oh god.
Kill them! Kill the defilers! They're too strong!
Oh my gosh.
We can't stop them!
Oh my gosh, Kenny, thank you for the gift of the Holly! Oh my god. Holly, welcome to the... Thank you. Congrats on the player.
Kill the invaders!
Oh my god.
Too many of them! We can't win!
Hi.
been
Can't
taking
hold
cover!
them! Oh, Mother, help us!
We're down, but we're not out.
Kill the defilers!
I will teach you.
Kill them! They're too strong! We can't stop them!
Oh, I used to help them. Didn't mean to do that.
Kill them!
You take the potion.
Too many of them!
Boom!
We can't win!
Assassination. Oh.
Quick! Run for the slip wire!
Oh gosh.
Kill them all! No witnesses, no survivors!
Stay together!
Oh no! There's more! They keep coming!
Oh, okay.
How many
Hey.
are there? We're dead true if you don't fight!
Oh god!
Keep coming!
Too many of them!
Here. Let's go.
We can't hold them! Oh, Mother, help us! Kill the defilers!
Now, descend while we have a chance.
Oh, what is that? That looks dangerous. Oh!
The red hair dies now! Everyone, forward!
Oh my god. Okay. Oh god. Get up here. Oh my god!
Can't afford any more losses! Fight!
Oh god, ouch. Woo! Did your face get shot? Hell got killed already. Oh. Oh no 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 no. What the? No!
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Oh what? Ross! Oh no! guy. Wait, no, wait. Wait, is that Olin? No!
Burn it all, then to your task.
As you command.
Oh no, what is... Oh gosh, that is not good. What the heck? Oh! Just guarding a neck.
Aloy. Aloy. Survive.
Oh! God dang it. I know I have my webcam off, but I have tears coming down my eyes right now.
She is dying.
Tirsa saved us!
To take her there is blasphemy. She should be near her mother.
Aloy. I'm so sorry.
What is going on? What's going on?
Turn your face to the sun, child.
Where's your focus? Did they take our focus away? Oh no.
I have to get out of here. I need my focus. No.
The hair physics are wild here.
They must have found me before I bled out. But why is no one here? Where am I?
Let's see if oh man. Hello? Oh, I can't level up my skills. Oh gosh, okay. Hi, what? Is this a maze or no? There's nothing here, right? But dang, oh my gosh.
Good. But where's my focus? It's here, okay. Am I inside the sacred mountain? But only matriarchs are allowed inside. I don't see my bow here. Or the damaged focus, the one I took off that killer. Where are they?
Open door. That's... oh man.
I'm picking up some kind of signal.
That scene or frost. Oh, okay. Oh, I can kill myself now. Woo. This is very...
Looks like the ruins I fell into when I was young.
very ominous.
There. With the rest of my things.
Where? Oh.
What can you show me?
All commanders, halt excavations and proceed at once to the mission point. Avoid all contact with Nora savages. But if you are seen, kill every witness. Target imaging attached. Do not fail.
Target imaging. Who says I'm like other Nora? They saw me through Owen's focus.
Olin betrayed
How
us.
is that possible? Then make it quick. I'm heading in. Hold for identiscan. You need to stop listening to Ted and start listening to me.
Is that Nora's mom?
What? Are you my mother? Why try to kill me just because I look like you?
Hi, man.
Aloy, you are awake.
You brought me here?
Quickly.
Oh no! I mean, I usually turn this on whenever
place where you were
I
born.
don't feel like turning on my webcam. I'm not gonna be a VTuber or anything. And also I don't have my green screen set up,
It is
and my
easier
background's messy, so that's why I don't have my webcam on right now. So yeah, no, it's not because of me being a VTuber. I don't know if I would ever want to be a VTuber one day. It's yeah, just don't feel like it's my kind of thing I would do.
Why did you bring me here?
It seemed you were dying, and to die near one's mother is sacred. Lantra fought it, of course, but Jezza sided with me.
Is my mother here? Am I going to meet her?
It's complicated. Please, just follow me.
Does my mother look like me, but with short hair?
I don't see how that could be. You were not born of a woman, Aloy. The mountain is your mother.
What?
What are you talking about?
Come.
What is this place?
The Great Chamber, where All Mother slew the Metal Devil and gave birth to you.
What?
Aloy, the Proving Massacre was just the first of many disasters. The war party we sent after the killers was ambushed and slaughtered.
But what does that have to do with where I was born?
My hope is... everything. This is where we found you. We heard your cries, came to look, and there you were.
Just lying there?
Yes.
You mean I came from behind the door?
Always, that is what I have believed. That you came from the womb of the mountain. A gift from All-Mother herself. But others, like Lansra, feared that a darker power put you here. Not a gift, but a curse.
But this isn't a goddess.
Aloy!
It's a door. With people behind it. My mother?
Oh!
Whoa, what's going on here?
Hold for identiscan.
The goddess speaks.
Just like the woman I saw.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Identity cannot be confirmed. Entry denied.
No.
The goddess is a machine?
Please.
Aloy, All-Mother spoke to you, as if she knew you.
Were you not listening? It didn't recognize me.
Because of corruption. The goddess's own words. Surely, if you heal this corruption, she will see you clearly.
And how would I do that?
You said you've had visions. Of a woman with short hair.
The killers came for me because I look like her.
But their power is overwhelming. Is there no other trail to follow?
Owen. He was one of the outsiders. The night before the proving. The killer saw me through his eyes. He lives in Meridian.
So you will have to leave the sacred land.
I've been an outcast all my life. Why not an exile too?
Shh. There is another way. Come, and we will make it so.
Oh, then
You said
this
the tribe
is
is on
just
the brink of
getting
extinction. What
more
happened?
complicated
After the massacre at the
by the
Proving,
second.
a great war party was sent after the killers. Less than half survived.
How was the war party defeated?
The killers do not fight alone. Somehow they have a power over the machines.
Oh!
corrupting, driving
Are they
them
behind
mad.
the machines?
So the killers got away?
Yes. And now the only plan my sister matriarchs can agree to is to sing the Hymn of Atonement and beg for All-Mother's mercy, as though she would not want us to help ourselves.
Then, what's your plan?
This was my plan. To show you where you were born and loose you to follow the destiny All-Mother intended for you. The other High Matriarchs are waiting for us. Let me do the talking.
Whoa. We're gonna meet the other matriarchs. Oh dear.
It is done? Yes. I showed her. Sisters, the goddess spoke to Aloy. Told her to heal the corruption. Ha!
But how is she to do that?
She will have to journey beyond our sacred land.
A seeker? If the goddess spoke, it must be so.
You would name this thing a seeker?
Sister.
Rude.
For once, Lansra, join with us.
This will be your sin, not mine. Send her seeking, and may she never be seen again.
Aloy, by the holy grace of the one goddess, we
bad.
hereby
Oh,
anoint
bad
you
indeed.
a seeker of the Nora tribe.
No barrier can now stay you from your sacred task. May All Mother protect you and sustain you. Stay true.
Thank you, Moms.
I will make ready for the hymn. Our hopes lie with you.
That's not too bad.
Tirsa, what's a seeker?
You are. And here is your mark. In times of great need, the High Matriarchs may anoint a seeker. A worthy brave sent forth to accomplish a great purpose. No matter where that purpose might take her.
Even beyond the borders of the sacred land?
Yes. And with the right to return when you are done, or as the need arises.
I honestly do it a bit. Me too. That.
Have there been other seekers?
There have, but they are rare, and most who set out are never heard from again.
Was Rost a seeker?
No, not a seeker.
What are you not telling me?
This is not the time, Aloy. Perhaps another day.
What else can I do?
So many have suffered. Is there anything I can do to help?
What is most important is for you to fulfill the purpose All Mother has intended for you.
I don't know what that means any more than you do.
Then you must find out. If, however, you sense that part of your purpose is to help the tribe, by all means do so. I have no doubt you will find people in need throughout the Embrace.
The killer?
You said the Nora sent a war party after the killers.
Yes. But it was ambushed and overrun. Very few escaped alive. And most that did were wounded.
Do you know where the killers went?
No. But you could ask Varl, one of the braves guarding the gates of the Embrace. He survived the ambush. He would know more.
Rost.
What was done with Rost's body?
I'm afraid there was very little left to recover. But what there was, we buried at the place where he raised you. With flowers on the grave.
Thank you.
I should be on my way.
I should be on my way.
From here, you must go to the gates of the Embrace. Speak to Varl, and he will point the way to Meridian. If any Nora tries to stand in your way, Aloy, make sure they know you are a seeker.
Oh, I will. Thank you, Tirsa, for all you've done.
May All Mother bless you and watch over you.
Nora faithful, we will soon begin. Purify your hearts. Soon we will beg forgiveness for the sins that brought such misery on the tribe. When we hear the matriarchs lift their voices, we will join ours.
The outcast girl. So she survived her wounds.
Oh, I'm still being called a
She's knowing the
outcast?
taste of metal.
I'm a brave now, excuse you.
She saved many lives. The tribe is lucky to have her.
Very rude. Very, very rude. Although, look at all these resources, y'all. I'll probably be upgrading my, my inventory again. Oh, okay, I don't... Wait, do I talk to you? No, I don't talk to you.
All Mother, hear your children's voices raised in this hymn. Hear our prayer.
Corruption spreading across the land. And now the
The outcast.
Aloy!
Ignore
Aloy!
Continue the report.
Teb?
There
Oh,
are
Mother
rumors of
be
a
praised.
demon loose in the Embrace.
You're alive.
Think of dark metal that corrupts every machine it touches. Where did it come from? They say it broke through the gates of the Embrace. Who is they?
Hold on.
Farland's followers.
Where
They
were
tried to stop it,
resources?
but the demon was too fast, too powerful. Farl's a fool to defend that gate. It is here at Mother's watch that we will make our stand. So far, 8 groups have arrived from Mother's Heart to join them.
I'm so sorry. I have to loot.
Good. All true
Must
Nora
loot.
will lift their voices in song.
Probably have enough to buy another outfit if I wanted to. Wait. Oh, more loot. More loot. Alright.
Gather what chanters you can find.
Who shouted out my name? That's what I want to know. Alright.
I need the gate opened.
Since when has any outcast's need been my concern?
Since I was made a seeker.
Since I was anointed a seeker. Now open the gate.
You, a seeker? Have Teersa and Jezza gone insane? Bad enough that they let you run in the Proving. But to nurse you back to health inside the sacred mountain? No wonder a curse is upon us and children lie dead under cairns of stone.
You dishonor the dead.
How can you be so heartless? I fought beside those children, shoulder to shoulder and back to back. I saw them fall.
If even one of them had been true Nora, they would have put an arrow in your back. Resh,
how many of those
Silence.
people
I
did
am
you
your
meet?
war chief.
Riz?
And I am a seeker anointed by the High Matriarchs. So open the gate, and I will be on my way.
The sooner you're gone from here, the better.
Well, at least we can agree on something.
What was that?
Oh, this doesn't look good. Whoa!
The demon! Sound the alarm!
What?
By the goddess, what's it doing to them?
Taking control.
Brace yourselves!
Oh my god.
What have you brought on us now, motherless curse? Kill them, Braves! Kill them all!
Pray! Ready yourselves! Today we fight a curse! A demon! Oh, Mother, give us strength!
Won't be long. Gotta get in position. Here it comes.
Attack!
Watch the Striders! It's driven them mad!
For the sacred land!
Oh god. Hi.
It's down! It's moving. How does it possess other machines? What's its secret? How'd you do it? Show me. You made them obey you. How? This. You did it with this. It's connecting to my focus. Then I could use this. It's worth a shot. Couple loops of wire. Looks like it'll hold. I just need to test it.
Aloy, how did you do that?
Teb? What are you doing here? You're a Stitcher, not a Brave.
I came to help defend Mother's Watch, but I never imagined I'd see anything like this. You killed that demon, pulled its guts from the carcass.
The way it controls other machines.
I
think I figured it out.
We don't
But I need to
deserve
test
Tub.
it on a
Tub is
machine.
so nice compared to Rush.
Plenty of striders along the path to the gates of the Embrace, I guess.
Exactly. And the gates are
All
where I'll be
right,
headed anyway.
have a good look, Data.
I need to speak to Varl.
I always knew you were different, Aloy, but
But what?
I think you're a blessing from All Mother. No matter what Resh says.
Thank you, Tub. Thank you.
Thank you, Teb. But I have to go now.
I know you do. And my thoughts go with you.
Aww.
I want that gate repaired immediately. I don't care if you have to bandage it together. Get it done.
Whoa, what? Oh, heck. I'll have to, look that up later. So, who do we talk to? Varl? Where's Varl?
Save these for the trail.
Oh, why can't I collect this? Yeah, let's, Alright, we have 7 skill points, y'all. Let's see here. What's a good... Oh, we need this. Cross! Hi, Cross! How are you, Cross? Critical hit. Have a good night to you too. Sounds like it might come in handy. Alright, you know what? I did it too. Alright, good night, King. Thank you for stopping by and thank you for the bits and the gift subs. Wait. Hold on. Quest. Main. Side.
I need to test this device. See what it can do.
Ooh. Alright, it is 10. So what I'm gonna do is I will save this. Cross, I am usually up around this time. It's when I'm streaming that's odd. So A lot has been happening in this game so far. I am really enjoying it. I'm very glad I am getting back into the game. I definitely need to fix my controller so that I can enjoy the game even better, because apparently Aloy is an archer and you can't really aim very well when you have controller grip, so that's something I need to work on. But I'm enjoying the story so far. I'm glad that Aloy has friends. I'm very sad about Ross dying. That made me cry. And oh my gosh, I wanted Vala to live. I mean, Bass had like a sort of redemption arc too, but he also died. So, wow, that was sad. But anyways, thank you so much everyone for tuning in. Whether you were watching or lurking. We are still fundraising, and you can continue to donate to EW Relief for the rest of the weekend. I will post the new streaming schedule on Twitter soon. If mods can post the Discord and social commands, that would be great. But yeah, expect me to be live next Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Maybe more Genshin Impact because we have a lot to do. I don't know which games. We'll figure out which games. But oh man, thank you all. Thank you, mods.
Damn
for your help.
Never cared for being pushed around.
But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I hope you all have a good night. I'm glad you all enjoyed the stream. And I hope everyone has had a good weekend. Yes, go hug a tree on your way out. Take care, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye, planet. Bye-bye.